Welcome to our video explainer on how you can responsibly use generative AI to better serve residents. My name is Beth Novak, and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer for the state of New Jersey. Before we dive in to discuss how you can responsibly use generative AI, let's talk about what is generative AI. The fastest growing technology in history, generative AI is a new set of tools. These tools can have many functions. They can create content, including text, speech, computer code, images, and even music. They do this in response to a request, or what is known as a prompt, from you, the user. ChatGPT can now answer questions in response to a written or even a spoken request. The chatbot Pi, short for personal intelligence, can also talk. Pi replicates the affect, tone, and rhythm of human conversation.
From the streets of Hoboken to the bright lights of Hollywood, I did it my way.
Not that it's always convincing. Many of these popular platforms are what we call large language models, trained on the data of the internet, over 1 billion inputs. And yes, that's a billion with a B. These are machine learning tools that can generate fluent text in pretty much any language. This can make text created by generative AI look like it was written by a real person.
Creating content with generative AI.
Okay, try it for yourself. Go to chat.openai.com and sign up. Now let's try a prompt. What are the best beaches in New Jersey? You can give generative AI directions on the length or tone of its response. So let's ask it, can you tell me more about the top 3 beaches, but written for a 10-year-old? You can even specify the style that the AI responds in. Let's try this. Tell me about the best beaches in New Jersey, but do so in the form of song lyrics, written to the music of Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. And what if you prefer to make an image instead? You can use image generation to extend your artistic capabilities, communicate better with graphic designers, videographers, or other creative professionals. But remember, whether text or images, generative AI sometimes makes mistakes, so do check your work. Let's head now to labs.openai and ask it, show me a pen and ink drawing of a New Jersey boardwalk with rides and amusements. Whether generating content or an image, keep in mind some additional helpful do's and don'ts. First, you should always verify all AI-generated content, especially for public use. That means research information for accuracy, watch out for incorrect facts or links or events or references, and look out for bias and harmful information. Always be sure to label content created with generative AI. And make sure you don't disclose any sensitive or private information. Make sure you don't share any personally identifiable information, whether about residents or colleagues or even yourself. Also, make sure not to use AI tools to transcribe or summarize meetings where sensitive topics are discussed. And don't share any information that you wouldn't want to disclose publicly.
Drafting with generative AI.
Generative AI like ChatGPT can help you with drafting memos or job descriptions and more. So try a prompt like this one using your favorite generative AI tool, whether ChatGPT, Google Bard, or another one. Write a 250-word memo to a state agency head about the potential benefits of the use of generative AI in state government. Please support the memo with evidence. The tone should be professional and the text should be formatted as a memo. Always disclose when you've used generative AI to help you make content, whether it's text or images or video. And even if you barely use generative AI, be sure and be transparent. Your readers should always understand that they're looking at material that was created with the help of AI. Disclosing helps our government foster trust with citizens. You can credit the AI by including a short description of the AI model or prompts and the methods employed.
Summarizing text.
The real power of generative AI is that it can help you organize information, not just generate it. Text generators can all analyze and summarize, as well as create text and computer code. AI tools such as Midjourney and DALL-E can interpret and explain images in addition to creating them. Programs such as Music LM or Amadeus Code can write and perform music from sublime original compositions in any genre that you choose to the ridiculous.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair.
And yes, that was Barbie Girl being sung in the style of Johnny Cash, and not Johnny Cash actually singing Barbie Girl. Next, let's learn how to summarize text. Navigate to Claude.ai. This time, try uploading this 4-page report on the state of New Jersey's beaches, and ask the tool to please write me a 100-word summary of this report, showing me the key conclusions in bullet points.
Clear communications.
Generative AI can help you write clearly and in plain, accessible language. You can even use the prompt to indicate the reading level or audience for a text. This time, let's try Google Bard. Navigate to bard.google.com, and let's type in the following. Can you help me rewrite the content on this page at the level of a 10-year-old? Here's one we and AI made earlier. Generative AI can help you translate content into other languages as well.
Don't be a knucklehead.
Facebook Research has a free tool called Seamless for M4T. It can translate text from or to any one of 100 different languages. And it can even translate spoken language into or out of 35 different languages. Always be sure to ask a native speaker to review any machine translation for accuracy.
Finally,
there's so much more you can do with generative AI, from writing computer code to conducting data analyses to making citizen comments easier to read and to understand. That's why we embrace and recommend responsible experimentation with these exciting new tools. But again, it's important to always remember to carefully check the results. Never share any confidential information in prompts. Always ensure that sensitive data is removed from notes or inputs. Don't assume that the outputs of generative AI are respectful and non-offensive. Ensure that all content aligns with your agency's and your state's security guidelines and your web presence guidelines. Make sure to maintain visual consistency and compliance. And also check your state's generative AI guidance if you have one. As public stewards, we always want to use tools respectfully to deliver enhanced services and products efficiently, safely, and equitably for all residents. Technology may enable our work, but it does not excuse our judgment. As public professionals, we should always strive to use technology responsibly, to uplift communities, and to improve people's lives. Want to learn more about generative AI and how to use it? Check out innovateus.org. To play us out, here's some AI music to summarize what we've learned. Sorry in advance.
We hope you